my life. Now let's begin. Alright. I was born on April 2nd, 2007. When I was about 2, my mom and dad broke up. Well, reasons you shouldn't know. And then my mom met someone named Renell, and he played cards with me, he played toys with me, and we consider him as my stepdad. He didn't live with me, and I lived in Pittsburgh, he lived in Philly, and so we moved to Westchester so we could be together. And then, so when I was 6, wait, I'm gonna stop. It was not we were not right there yet. Yep. Alright, so I had these grandparents. I had my grandmom and I had my grandpa. And my grandma was named, I call her my mom, and then I had grandpa, I have him as GP. Now, I lived with him when I was 5. Because they lived in Westchester. Now, 1 year later, I moved to actually near downtown in Westchester, and first grade. And then my Aunt Betty starts to not feel well, and I'm like, get better. I hope she does get better, and eventually, Aunt Betty died. It was very sad, and I didn't want that moment to come. I just don't like when people die in my family. It is very tragic, and I loved her to my heart. Just where she could still be with me to this moment right now, the 2017. When she died 3 years ago, going on 4 years ago. The years are going by just so fast, guys. I don't even know how. Guys, now then after first grade, I moved to Pottstown, and I moved to a new town, and that was over the summer. So all over the summer, I've had a few problems through my life. And then I had a thing where when I was playing, alright, I'm going to show it to you. Right there. When I was playing, I ran into the bushes, and then I was trying to get the football, but then 2 days later, my legs started to hurt, and so then told my mom, and kept going for a few days, and the doctor didn't know what was wrong with it, so he just gave me some medicine. Then when I had to eat crackers a lot, headache, annoying weird medicine. Then when I was taking a shower, that medicine actually worked, and then I had an infection where there was a stick in my leg when I ran into the bushes. And I thought that to myself, and I told my mom. They were like, my mom and dad, and I was like, ew. So then, a few days later, during breakfast, I ate one bite of my eggs. After I ate one bite of my eggs, I started to throw up. Then I went to my room and I played Plants vs. Zombies. Well, I didn't draw it there, but I was playing Plants vs. Zombies. Then I threw up again. Then we went to the hospital, the small hospital, and then they said I have a stomach virus. I was not, and then I was scared, but then they said a small one. Like, I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna stay alive. Nothing's gonna happen to me. So I wasn't worried anymore. So then 2014. In 2014, I had my channel started. I had a channel named Chicken Man, and you guys liked it. Then I didn't like the name Chicken Man because then I realized how stupid it was. Because I was like a 7-year-old that was really kind of silly, but then I realized how stupid it was. So I changed it to Golden Eye, and like changed it to like in 2015. Then before I went in to 3rd grade, I went to this cool camp called Parks and Rec. It's so fun. We went to go pool. We went to go play golf. We went to miniature golf. We went to go to all these other places. I can't even count. So in 2000, when I was in 3rd grade, I sprained my ankle a lot, and it was painful. I didn't like spraining ankles, but luckily I never had a severe one. Just had like medium ones, small ones, and that stuff. And then kept spraining my ankle, sprained both my ankles in my lifetime. And then later in 3rd grade, like in February, my mom said, wear your coat. And then my lungs started to get so much pain. And then I went to the doctor, and they said I had pneumonia. We had to stay in the hospital for like 5 hours, and I almost fell asleep. And then we ran tests, and they saw stuff, and then they got the test up, and they said I had pneumonia. I had fluids in my lung, and I was so scared. And if you don't know what pneumonia is a very painful infection with your lungs. You can die from it. I mean, it's an infection. You can die from it. But luckily, thanks to some good the best medicine out there, antibiotics, I stayed alive. And I had this weird medicine. Tastes like kind of like bubble gum, but it also tastes disgusting. It was really weird. Then, and I forgot to mention, I threw up on my 7th birthday, and also there's me being scared, and there's my mom getting antibiotics. Now, after I was cured, I found this girl named Jada, and we liked each other. We went to the prom. I mean, it's kind of like a prom, but really a DJ dance party. But then a few months later, 2 months later, we broke up. And she was like sad. I mean, like she didn't want me to cry. But don't judge me that I cried. I can be sensitive sometimes. Well, I'm not sensitive. I'm pretty strong. I'm not sensitive. I just didn't like that we broke up. Now, after 3rd grade, I got my A+. I got A's and B's and barely any C's. And I got honor roll all through the market. So I was great for 3rd grade. And then I went to Parks and Rec again. And while I was in Parks and Rec, I got a haircut, I got a mohawk. Then over the summer, I went to Connecticut, New York City, and New Jersey. Then I went in 4th grade, and then Anthony and Jada started to like each other. Then I was sad over there. Then Anthony and Jada. A few months later, like in December, my Uncle Ruben was starting to die. He had fluids in his lungs, and I didn't like that. I hate when my family dies. I loved him also to my heart. But these are people I don't want to die, and I don't want anyone in my family to die. So it was just like very tragic how he died, and like my mom Betty died, and my Aunt Betty and my Uncle Ruben were together, and now My mom just said my Uncle Rupert wanted to see Aunt Betty. And that is true, and that is very, 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 very awesome. That's very sweet how he wants to go see his wife. And then 1 month later, Anthony and Jada were in January 2017 right now. Anthony. Oh wait, before they do, guys, we got our channel Slimy Pudding. Well, I'm not really doing Mega Game anymore. I'm in Slimy Pudding. So now, Anthony and Jada break up. I do basketball. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, I do sports. I do basketball and football, that's all. I'm not really a fan of any other sports, but I do love kickball. And then I kind of like baseball. And then, like in January 18th, me and Jada get back together. Then my grandpa, GP, starts getting in the hospital. He was diagnosed with a stroke that made it hard for him to talk. If you don't know what a stroke is, strokes can mess. I can't really explain it, but strokes can mess up with your brain, and then that can damage you. You can pretty much die. I didn't want. Oh yeah, and then I was sad right there. Then he was getting a lot worse, and I didn't like that. And soon he died. It killed me. It killed me how now a third person in my family in my lifetime died. I don't even know how in my lifetime people were starting to die in my lifetime. Why? People shouldn't. I don't know why people are getting so much diseases. I thought he was gonna kick the stroke's butt, but I understand that he had a very severe stroke, but I didn't know this was gonna happen, and I didn't want this to happen. I really wanted these all three to stay alive. My Uncle Rupert, my Aunt Betty, my GP, and I couldn't just go like this. It's very sad, man. I mean, I'm really sad, but every time I think about it, I almost cry. Thinking about it right now, thinking about all these things dying, it makes me almost cry. I don't like this. Now, this is my life video. He has a logo there. But I understand that he had a very severe and subscribe, guys. And you guys probably know my friend, Malachi, Jaden. I really wanted these all three to stay alive. My Uncle Rupert, my Aunt Betty, my GP, and Andre. And I'll put them in the end of the video. Now, guys, bye-bye. And, guys, oh, I forgot to mention, I have a few siblings. Now, guys, bye-bye, and I will see you later.